Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys exactly how to read Keepa charts and analyze products like a pro. I'm going to be teaching you guys exactly how to differentiate a good product versus a bad product. And I'm going to be showing you guys why a good product is good and some indicators that we should look for. And likewise with the bad products that we should probably stay away from. Make sure you grab a paper and pencil. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the full video because I'm going to be dropping so much value. And after this video, analyzing products is just going to be so easy for you. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay guys, so when you're sourcing for products online, there's going to be some things that you want to look at. There's going to be 5 things that you kind of want to look at. There's obviously some others, but these are the 5 main things, right? This is our criteria for winning profitable products on Amazon. The first thing is going to be $3 profit, 30% ROI. That is our margin. That's the numbers that we are looking for, right? $3 profit, 30% ROI. That means if we spend $100, right? If we spend $100, we're getting at least $30 back, 30% return on our investment. The reason with that, if we have something that, you know, $2 profit, $150, right? It might not be worth our time, and there's so many other products out there, right? There are some exceptions. This is not a hard criteria. Let's just say with higher ticket items, right? Let's just say you have $25 in profit, right? And you have like 27% ROI, right? You're missing 3. That is a time where you could kind of shy away from this and be like, okay, right? 3% ROI, this is still a banger product, right? And I'll take it. It's not a hard requirement, but this is something we look for, right? We would set it up in our sell ramp and it would turn green. So $3 profit, 30% ROI. The next thing I would look at is 50 plus bought per month, right? This is what we call a sales badge. This is what we call when Amazon is actually verifying if an item sells or not. Let's just say we have an AirPod listing on Amazon over here. If this item sold 70 times in 1 month, Amazon would give that listing a sales badge. And that sales badge is just verifying that it has sold over 50 plus times a month. So that tells us that this listing is actually moving. With the sales badge, it goes from 50 all the way to 10K. So if it sells 50 plus times a month, there's 100 plus bought per month, there's 200 plus bought per month, so 300 plus bought per month. That is the most accurate representation that something actually sells or not. So when I look at that, when I see, okay, 50 plus bought per month, I know this item is selling. I don't have to test buy it. Let's just say an item doesn't have a sales badge, right? It could still be good because Amazon sometimes, when it's a new listing, sometimes Amazon is a little late to give it the sales badge. So I've had times, my students have times where there's no sales badge on the listing because it's new, but it's gonna sell 500 plus times a month. It just hasn't updated yet. Amazon hasn't verified that yet. So if you're a beginner, right? If you're a beginner, I wouldn't get on listings that don't have a sales badge because it's just gonna take longer to sell through your inventory. Especially as a beginner, right? You wanna get your money back as soon as possible. We have our sales badge over here, right? So that's gonna verify that it sells. So we answer 2 questions about a product. Is this profitable for us? Yes, right? $3 profit, 30% ROI. When you're actually doing product research, ask yourself these questions. Is it profitable? Right? Does it sell? That's the second question we're asking. Does it have a sales badge? That's the next question you're asking, right? Now, the third question is, okay, we know that it's profitable, we know that it sells, but if something sells 100 plus times a month and there's 50 people on the listing, it doesn't really matter. There's not enough space on that listing. The next question we're going to ask is, how many people are on my listing? How many people on the listings will reveal a lot about the product. So if you have 1 to 2 people on the listing, that's actually a red flag, right? Some beginners will probably think that's good. Oh my God, product's beautiful, sells 1K plus times a month, and you know, there's only 2 people on it. I found a gold mine. No, those 1 to 2 sellers on the listings are probably brand direct sellers, or they're the actual brands that have their own listing on Amazon, right? So what I would look for is more than 3 plus sellers on the listing. That just ensures that, okay, other sellers like me are getting on this listing and they're finding opportunities. So that's a green flag for me. To go another level, to differentiate, okay, if this is a wholesale product, what you would do is, I don't see a lot of people talking about this, but what I do is I look at these listings, and if I see, you know, 4 to 5 sellers on the listing and they all have like 10,000 reviews, they probably have a brand direct or a wholesale account with the brand, and they're getting the products for a dirt cheap cost, and you wouldn't be able to get that price, right? So you would be fighting on that listing, probably, you know, taking the price down, but you wouldn't get their price, right? So you wouldn't be profitable, and you're just going against people that have more resources than you. They've probably been in the game, you know, 4 to 5 years, and they have hundreds of K to spend on inventory. So as a beginner, I would most definitely avoid that. So the next thing, okay, what are the questions that we ask? Is it profitable? Does it sell? How many people are on the listing? Not to piggyback on the third one is the buy box shared? So the buy box, if you guys don't know, that is what determines if your product is gonna sell or not most of the time. Amazon is genius for making the buy box. I don't know if you guys ever shopped on Amazon, you click one button, you click buy now, and you could just easily buy something. It's the most convenient way to shop, right? There's no Shopify checkout. There's just a buy box, you click the button, and it shows up at your house 2 days later. That's why Amazon is the largest e-commerce platform in the world, and it's only gonna grow. So you can either take a piece of the pie, or you keep watching. I recommend you take a piece of the pie. So the buy box is one of the most important things. That's the whole goal, right? If you win the buy box, you're gonna get all the sales, right? And the buy box is the algorithm. It rotates between shipping speed and everything, but that's for a whole nother video. I have a video on that if you guys wanna watch that in depth. I break it down, right? And after you watch that video, you'll be able to win the buy box at an insane rate. I really wanna talk about the next thing is, let's just say hypothetically, there's 10 sellers on a listing, but out of the 10 sellers, one seller is winning 90% of the buy box. That is a product that I'll stay away from. That's what we call a buy box bully. We wanna stay away from those type of people because they probably have a price that nobody can get, either through wholesale or brand direct. A beginner like you would not be able to get their price. Another tip I would give you guys is go to Keepa, look at the buy box statistics, and if anything is over, if any sellers over 75% in the last 90 days, avoid that listing. So the next thing is check yearly. Check the yearly Keepa chart, right? This is gonna separate beginner Amazon seller and the Amazon seller that's actually making, the thousands of dollars in profit. It's the ability to not make bad purchases, right? And one of the best ways to not make bad purchases when you're reselling name brand items on Amazon is check the yearly data. These listings have been active for years, and if you understand the patterns, then you will be able to make a lot of money. An example of a pattern would be, if you look at the all-time Keepa chart statistics on a Christmas item, what you would be able to do is you would see that October, November, December, right, the buy box price is high, sales are high, offer count is high, because that listing is being bought more in Christmas times. And right now we're in March right now, so if we look at a listing like that, okay, that listing wouldn't work right now, but if I wait a couple of months, I send the inventory in maybe October or something, I'd be able to have a great profitable opportunity because I looked at the prior data. So these are my main things that we ask before we look at a product. Now I'm gonna get on my computer and show you guys exactly how to analyze products in real time. Okay guys, so the first product we're looking at is this Mr. Clean Magic Eraser over here. First thing we're gonna look at, let's look at our margins over here. Our buy cost is $12 and we're selling it for $24.35. This is what the buy box is at, $24.35. First question, are we hitting our margins over here? $335 profit, 27% R, basically 28% ROI. This is what I was talking about. I will take this product. 2% is nothing, right? This is where we could break some of our criteria and actually, 30% ROI is not a strict criteria. If it's 28% ROI, I'll take it. Next thing is, does it sell? We're gonna look at our sales badge over here, 200 plus bought per month. That is Amazon verifying that this product sells. Next thing we're gonna look at, okay, we have 200 plus sales, probably like 250 or something like that. How many sellers are on this listing, right? Let's look at the offer count in our Keepa chart over here. Okay, so offer count's going up a bit, right? It's nothing too crazy, right? This is our Keepa chart over here. This is the price, this is the monthly sales, and this is the offer count. All three of these charts are important, right? So offer count's going up. There's about 10 sellers on this listing. So that's not bad. 200 plus, 200, probably 250 plus sales split between 10 sellers. Like there's room for us on this listing over here. So monthly sold is 200 and then 100, it goes down, it dips down. Okay, so this product, if it just dipped down, right? Okay, so this product's at like 220, 230, right? Buy box is inconsistent. This is what I want to look at. Sometimes Amazon will take away the buy box. They think a product is too high and it's unfair for Amazon customers. So this product over here, right? They're taking away the buy box. Let's look at the data. Next thing we have to ask, let's look at the data over here. Let's look at the buy box statistics. How many people are winning buy box, right? What's the percentage of people winning the buy box? Is it shared? Let's ask that question. So we're gonna go over here. This is beautiful. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, this is genuinely beautiful, right? So it's shared, but the thing is, right, this is only 50% of the pie, right? Because buy box is suppressed 48% of the time. So we're only working with 50% over here. So we have 11, 10, 9, 5, 3, 3. Amazon's on this listing, but Amazon has only been on here for 3% of the time. This listing, it looks good. Another thing I want to do is let me look at the yearly. Right, let me look at the yearly. Okay, so it's the same thing, right? It just sells 100 plus times per month. And the price is up. So this looks solid, right? This I would probably, 200 plus pop per month. Based on the data, right, I would be comfortable buying 10 to 15 units of this product, right? And just replenishing it every month, right? This looks stable, not too much, it's not too volatile where it's like everyone's carrying on the listing and it just tanks. So this is a good product for us. Okay, so this next product over here, we have this Marvel Spidey toy over here, right? First, we're looking at the numbers. Obviously, this numbers is beautiful. $17 profit, 100% ROI. This is an absolute bang. Next thing I want to look at, does it sell? 50 plus bot per month. It does sell, right? 50% off, right? It's on the lower end, right? It's not gonna, it moves 50 plus times per month. So it's not something we go like incredibly deep in. Let's check how many sellers on this listing. Okay, this product over here has 30 sellers, right? It's a bit iffy. It's going down. 25 people for 50 plus sales. That's a bit iffy, right? It's gonna look like there's gonna be a lot of people fighting for the buy box, especially since our margins are so good, right? As you can see, this is FBA and FBM are winning this listing too. Let's look at how many people. There's 25 people on the listing right now. Let's see how much of the buy box sales looks good. Buy box is stable. Offer count's going down. That means some people are getting off the listing. Some people are selling out. That is good. Let's check the data over here. Let's check the buy box statistics. So there's one person winning over 50%, right? That's not terrible, right? That's not over 70, right? There's still people still eating, right? 13%, 8%, 6%. So this is a listing that we could get on. Let's check the yearly to see why, why are so many people on this listing, right? When I'm ever curious, I just keep looking at data. I keep going down the rabbit hole. So let's go to the yearly. As you can see over here, this is our yearly Keepa chart. It's wow. I love, this is a beautiful buy box. It's very stable. There's not a lot of tankers. This is beautiful, guys. This is a perfect buy box. One thing about the monthly sales over here, we see a little increase from 50, 100, 200, 300 in the past. This listing had 400 monthly sold in December. Like I told you guys when I was on the whiteboard, the best way to understand if a product is seasonal or how it performs yearly, just look at the Keepa, go to 3 months, yearly, all. We can look at the all, and we can see that every time Christmas and December happens, sales go up. Do you guys see this pattern? This was the patterns that I was talking about. Last year was crazy. Oh my God. So 2020, I think it was 2023, Q4, 90 people were on the listing. So over here, now there's 50. So this is good. Even in, 2022, right? You could see, so you guys can see every December the offer count spikes up. Understanding those patterns are going to be super important for you guys in your growth, right? This product over here, I'd probably buy a unit or two, test buy it, see how it moves, right? It's probably going to move slowly, but 100% ROI. I can get on a slow listing like this because every dollar I'm spending, I'm getting $1.04 back. So understanding how to make educated decisions based on the beta is going to be the most needle moving task that you can do as a business owner. Guys, that's going to be pretty much the end of the video. Hopefully you guys got tons of value from this video. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one to see how I could start or scale your Amazon business, I'm gonna drop a link down to book a call with me one-on-one. If you guys want to join the best Amazon FBA community, I'm also gonna drop that Discord down in the bio. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys got value, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe.